que é feliz genuinamente, ela nunca é afetada pela aparência ou pela energia negativa do samsara, porque ela tem a compreensão, tem o entendimento. Então isso funciona como se fosse um sistema imune. Ela está imunizada contra toda a negatividade do samsara, não é afetada, ela está sempre acima de toda a negatividade do samsara.
So you can even say you are victorious, because of that you can call it you are victorious. We sometimes call Buddha Shakyamuni as a victorious one, and whoever, like maybe Milarepa, or maybe whoever, whoever is enlightened, we sometimes call them victorious one. So, of course, we can be victorious, definitely, why not? We don't have to be Buddha. Apparently, we are enlightened. We got enlightened anyway. Maybe not fully enlightened, but there is a semi-enlightened. There's thousands of millions of different semi-enlightenment we have to go through. So that itself is a victory. Victories of what? Victories of, not affected by any of the negativity. Not to say that, there is no negativity. No, negativities are there, but cannot be affected. Because you are not, you are immune, because of your understanding.
Nesse caso, a gente poderia dizer que não seríamos vitoriosos. Como o Buda Sakyamuni, como Milarepa, se diz que algumas vezes a gente denomina os seres iluminados de seres vitoriosos. E nós também podemos ser vitoriosos. A gente pode não ser completamente iluminado, mas existem vários estágios, várias formas de a gente ser semi-iluminados. E a gente poderia ser chamado de vitorioso porque a gente não seria afetado pela negatividade do samsara. Isso é uma grande coisa. A negatividade, claro que está lá, vai estar sempre presente ali. Mas a gente desenvolve essa imunidade, essa forma de não ser afetado pelas negatividades do samsara.
And if you, really I'm telling you, if you could manage to contemplate on that kind of a victories or the renunciation within your, okay, you can call it meditation or whatever, within your life system, day-to-day life system, if you really contemplate about this genuinely all the time as a part of your life or practices, there will be a time that you will, how do you say, be able to transform the world also. The external world also, not only the inner world, but because of inner transformation, the external world will also be transformed. Because, it's an example I want to give you. Like a Buddha Shakyamuni himself. Maybe it's too high example that I'm giving, but anyway, let's talk about this, because meanwhile I can't find the example except Buddha. So Buddha, for example, he had always difficult time with his brother. So his brother is full of jealousy. So brother is always trying to kill him, and the brothers tried lots of different things. Once upon a time he even sent, hundreds of mad elephant, the mad elephant, those old days, if you send 1,000, hundreds of mad elephant, means, nowadays like a nuclear bomb. It's like sending a nuclear missile bomb. It's like that, equivalent, anyway. So brother managed to send hundreds of mad elephant with the big weapons on the nose, and that is the worst thing that he can do. Those old days people can do. So he sent that, and the when the Buddha Shakyamuni was going out in the village to bag the food, and he was just, and then brother sent the elephant, hundreds of elephants with the weapons and the man. And then obviously is a common being, if Buddha was a common being, if Buddha was not appreciated the renunciation, the Buddha will be chopped into pieces, and the Buddha will be killed by the elephant. One elephant can kill the Buddha, but hundreds of elephants came. What they did is, just Buddha was standing out there peacefully, and all the elephants bowed down and sleep and loved him. Loved him. And Buddha was also patting him, patting all the elephants. And the elephant was lying down. All the elephants lie down and look at him, admire. That's all. And then the brother could not do anything. So this is just one example. There are many examples in the Buddha's life, and also many, many enlightened beings. All of them did a similar thing. So I don't want to take much of your time, plus I don't remember very much. Of course externally we say, oh yeah, of course, Buddha is like that because he's too strong, he's a Buddha. But actually, yes, he is Buddha, yes, of course, respectfully I should say, he's a Buddha. But it's inside, what is really the immune system that he has is the renunciation. Inner renunciation was set it up so nicely, so firmly, so that the external, the enemies and negative things, it is negative, but it did not manage. I mean, it wouldn't affect you. That's the thing that we have to understand.
Então, o que nós precisaríamos fazer é contemplar os vitoriosos, contemplar como é que essa renúncia acontece com esses seres vitoriosos, né? Em meditação. Sua santidade, a gente poder contemplar, meditando no nosso dia a dia como uma prática diária, contemplando como é que a questão da renúncia funcionaria. Isso poderia transformar o mundo, porque a transformação do mundo, do nosso mundo interno, poderia transformar o mundo externo. Ele citou um exemplo, né, do Buda. Talvez seja um exemplo bem elevado, mas é o que a gente deveria citar como exemplo, né? Então, o Buda ele tinha muitos problemas com o irmão. O irmão dele era ciumento, morria de inveja do Buda e tentou matar o Buda de diversas formas diferentes. Uma delas foi que ele mandou uma vez centenas de elefantes enfurecidos, enlouquecidos para cima do Buda. Hoje equivaleria mais ou menos a uma bomba nuclear, um míssil, seria o equivalente aos elefantes. As centenas de, além dos elefantes estarem bem bravos, eles tinham umas armas na tromba, assim. Era uma coisa... Então, era o pior que podia ser feito contra uma pessoa. E aí o Buda estava mendigando, estava pedindo comida e chegaram esses montes de elefantes em cima dele. E o Buda calmamente, serenamente, ficou de pé ali. E os elefantes, aí quando os elefantes chegaram perto do Buda, eles se deitaram, olhando para o Buda, assim, apaixonados pelo Buda, simplesmente. Então esse era o poder da renúncia, um ser com renúncia, que tem um sistema imunológico ali funcionando contra as negatividades. Então ali, no caso eu não sei, centenas de elefantes, mas a gente pode pensar, tá bom, mas era o Buda, né? Vamos combinar, o Buda. Mas para nós também, a gente também pode criar esse sistema imune interno que vai nos permitir ter essa renúncia, e daí os inimigos externos não poderão nos afetar.
We call it, commonly call it, it's a miracle. Buddha performed a miracle. Buddha is so special. He performed a miracle. But it is not a miracle. Buddha is not being special. I wouldn't say Buddha is being so special so that he performed a miracle, so that the elephant all lie down and could not do anything, because Buddha did like, like miracle. It's not like that. He didn't do anything. He was just standing up there, really, I'm telling you, Buddha didn't do anything. Buddha was not even thinking of doing anything. He was relaxing, resting, relaxing, calm, as usual. He never even think about anything. But that was just automatically happened. This is something we have to understand, Of course, the magic you can do, miracle, I can do also. You can also, so tomorrow, maybe a few days you have to maybe train, learn. And then that's it, you can perform many magic. You can do all sorts of things. That's nothing, that is not victorious. It's nothing victorious, it's just a performance. So Buddha didn't perform anything. Same with the Milarepa also. Milarepa people, the people who are jealousy of him, they, like the hunters and farmers, and then the different sect, different scholars from the different sect, they came and burned him how many times? Burned him in a big fire. It's a really fire, it's not a fake fire. It is a big fire. He burned, they catch the Milarepa and dump it into a big fire. And then fire finished, he was singing the song. What a disappointment. They waste a lot of money and effort and all this to make such a big fire. And Milarepa was burned. They are very happy. But then, when the fire is finished, the Milarepa was singing the song and be happy, very happy. So that is not miracle at all, because he understood the equanimity. The equanimity was the experience of equanimity was being the part of his practice for whole life. So therefore, there is no fire, there is no water. The fire is not being hot and not being cold. Fire is not fire, fire is not fire. So it's the equanimity that has been experienced so much deep in the system. So the fire is not really doing the job as fire should be doing.
Então a gente poderia pensar que o Buda fez milagre, né? Afinal de contas era o Buda, mas não era milagre. A sociedade diz que ele não era nada especial. O Buda não fez nada, nem pensou em fazer nada. Ele simplesmente ficou ali, relaxado, repousando, calmamente, como sempre. Aquele resultado foi simplesmente automático. Ele diz que mágica a gente pode aprender a fazer. A gente tem uns dias aí e faz umas mágicazinhas, né? Umas performances assim. Mas isso não é ser vitorioso, né? Isso é fazer mágica, fazer performance. Não é nada disso que o Buda estava fazendo. Nem o Buda, nem o Milarepa. Daí ele conta a história do Milarepa. Também tinha pessoas muito invejosas, querendo fazer coisas com o Milarepa. Pessoas de outras escolas diferentes, que queriam acabar com o Milarepa. Então eles faziam umas fogueiras gigantes, gastavam uma energia, um dinheiro para montar umas fogueiras gigantes, jogavam o Milarepa lá. A hora que o fogo acabava, o Milarepa estava lá, cantando as canções. E eles ficavam super desapontados, afinal de contas gastaram uma baita grana e não acontecia nada com ele, um desapontamento total. Isso não era milagre também, era uma consequência da prática do Milarepa com relação à equanimidade. Ele entendia que o fogo não era fogo, que o fogo não era não fogo, e ele repousava na equanimidade. O fogo não atingia, não tinha como o fogo atingi-lo. Era uma consequência da própria prática dele, de toda a vida dele.
That is, of course, when you reach to that level of understanding, obviously you can imagine how happy you would be, You are beyond everything. You will be so happy, no matter where you are, what you're doing. You may be in a big castle, driving such a big car, and wearing like wearing such an expensive things and diamonds and all these things. Okay, you're happy. Or you're not wearing anything, you're naked and you're not wearing anything, you're just sleeping on the street, is also okay. So you'll be like free of everything. You'll be like you are sort of like prepared to be facing anything. You just can do anything. So this is such a happy liberation, you know. So, but you don't have to expect that high level of understanding. Right now, as it is right now, as we are right now, if we know what is misunderstanding and what is the understanding, these two, and then misunderstanding tells what, and the understanding tells what. If you know this, not very much experiential, but intellectually, also you know a little bit, makes big difference, huge difference in your life. That's for sure. So therefore, first intellectual knowledge has to be developed. And then quickly, without taking that much of time, you should really be experiencing it. Then that's it. You will definitely experience a genuine happiness. Not much of the level of the Milarepa, or maybe not so much, or Milarepa, or level of Buddha. Doesn't matter.